How's it going, everybody? Pozermobil here, bringing you some absolute bangers that are all on sale on the PlayStation Store for the first wave of the summer sale that runs until July 30th, so you're running out of time to grab any of the deals I've covered. As usual, I've scoured this sale for all the full games, game bundles, and premium editions that are at the lowest price they've been in recent history and are at least a 75 on Metacritic. So if that sounds like the kind of video you want to see, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss my coverage of any new sales that Sony puts out. I'm working my way towards 5,000 subscribers, so every bit helps. Alright, that's enough yapping for me, let's get into the video. The Metro Saga bundle is going for just $8.99, and that gets you all three mainline Metro games plus their DLC in one package. These are atmospheric post-apocalyptic shooters based on Dmitry Glukovsky's novels, and they absolutely nail the survival horror vibe with immersive environments and solid storytelling. You'll spend time in both the ruined Moscow surface and its claustrophobic underground, scavenging for filters and bullets while avoiding mutated horrors. Each game brings a refinement of the mechanics, with Exodus in particular opening up the level design significantly. It's an 85 average on Metacritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10 average, and around 85 hours to get all three platinums. Marvel's Midnight Suns is down to $8.99, and it's easily one of the best turn-based tactics games of the last few years. Think XCOM meets Marvel superheroes, but with a surprisingly deep relationship building and deck building component. The combat system gives you tons of flexibility and creativity as you build card decks for each hero, and they've got some fun interactions and combo potential. Between combat missions, you'll also be exploring the Abbey and spending time with heroes like Blade and Ghost Rider in one of the weirdest but most endearing storylines Marvel's put to screen. It's an 83 on Metacritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and around 50 hours to platinum. Unpacking is available for $9.99, and if you've never played it, this is a short and heartfelt little game that tells its story entirely through the objects you're asked to unpack. It's incredibly calming and has an unexpected emotional payoff as you piece together the life story of the protagonist from where their possessions go. The pixel art and sound design are top-notch, and it's a great way to relax between more intense games. It's basically gameplay through observation and arrangement, but it manages to tell a better story than most action titles. I actually have a full trophy guide on the channel already, so check that out if you pick this up. It's an 83 on Metacritic, trophy difficulty around 1 out of 10, and around 4 hours to platinum. Hot Springs Story is on sale for $6.99, and it's another cozy sim game from the minds at Kairosoft. You're managing a relaxing Japanese-style inn and spa, expanding your facilities and attracting guests as you try to balance revenue, upgrades, and satisfaction. It's low stress and super charming, and if you've played any of Kairosoft's other mobile-to-console ports like Game Dev Story, this follows a familiar and addictive loop. This one's perfect if you just want to kick back and see your efforts slowly build a thriving business. It's an 83 on Metacritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and around 30 hours to 100%, no platinum for this one. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night is just $9.99, and if you're into Metroidvania games, this is one of the better modern ones out there. It's from Koji Igarashi, the guy who helped shape the genre with Symphony of the Night, and it brings that classic gothic style with a modern twist. The game world is enormous, the RPG mechanics are deep, and the amount of weapon and ability customization is impressive. Boss fights are frequent and creative, and there's a surprising amount of post-game content if you get hooked. It's an 83 on Metacritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and around 30 hours to platinum. The Sexy Brutale is going for $5.99, and this is one of the most unique puzzle games you can play. You're reliving the same masked ball over and over again, trying to prevent murders as they happen in real time by manipulating the clock and observing routines. It's part time loop mystery, part stealth puzzler, and the combination works brilliantly thanks to clever design and stylish visuals. The writing and soundtrack also help sell the moody but quirky vibe, and the payoff at the end is well worth the effort. It's an 83 on Metacritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and around 5 hours to platinum. DmC Devil May Cry Definitive Edition is down to $9.99, and this is the most refined version of the controversial reboot from Ninja Theory. The combat is still incredibly stylish and fluid, with multiple weapon types and enemy juggling feeling tight and satisfying once you get into a rhythm. The updated visuals and inclusion of all the DLC plus turbo mode and hardcore options make this a very replayable experience. While the original fan backlash was loud, time has been kind to this game and it's well worth grabbing now if you missed it. It's an 83 on Metacritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and around 40 hours to platinum. Citizen Sleeper is just $5.99, and this is a narrative-driven RPG where you play a synthetic human on a lawless space station trying to survive and find meaning. The dice-based systems and turn economy make every choice feel important, and the writing is excellent throughout, especially in the branching stories and philosophical questions it raises. If you liked Disco Elysium, this shares a similar tone, though it's more focused on mechanics than dialogue trees. The lo-fi cyberpunk vibes and haunting soundtrack really stick with you after the credits roll. It's an 82 on Metacritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and around 15 hours to platinum. Not for Broadcast Complete Edition is down to $7.99, and it's a satirical FMV game where you're the person behind the control desk of a TV broadcast during a period of rising authoritarianism. You decide which cameras to show, censor profanity, and balance public opinion, all while dealing with personal crises and increasing pressure from the state. It's one of the best uses of full-motion video in gaming in the last decade, and the Complete Edition includes all the DLC and story content. If you like weird games that push boundaries and reward careful attention, this one's a gem. It's an 82 on Metacritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and around 35 hours to platinum. Chivalry 2 Special Edition is on sale for $9.99, and this is some of the most fun you can have in chaotic, large-scale medieval battles. There's a surprising amount of nuance to the combat system, even if the core loop is just about swinging swords and screaming. The Special Edition includes a few customization goodies, but the base game is what shines. Huge maps, siege weapons, decapitations, and a blend of skill and hilarity. Whether you go full try-hard or just want to roleplay as a lunatic knight, it's a blast with friends or randoms. It's an 82 on Metacritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and around 40 hours to platinum. Control Ultimate Edition is down to $5.99, and this is one of the best supernatural action adventures of the last decade. Remedy's signature weirdness is cranked up to 11 here, with shifting brutalist architecture, telekinetic combat, and a storyline that's as mysterious as it is compelling. The Ultimate Edition includes all DLC, including the Alan Wake crossover, and runs better on PS5 with ray tracing and performance options. It's an 82 on Metacritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and around 20 hours to platinum. Tom Clancy's The Division 2 is just $7.49, and this is Ubisoft's most polished looter shooter by far. You're running operations in a post-pandemic Washington, D.C., taking on factions, doing missions, and collecting ever better gear in a sprawling online world. It's a great solo or co-op experience, and while the narrative isn't the star, the world building and mission design are rock solid. The endgame systems and expansions add tons of content, and there's been consistent support over the years with seasonal content. It's an 82 on Metacritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and around 50 hours to platinum. That wraps up this round of deals from the first wave of the summer sale, and it's a real variety pack this time. You've got a mix of intense shooters like Metro and Control, slower-paced narrative games like Citizen Sleeper and Unpacking, chaotic multiplayer madness with Chivalry 2, and some overlooked puzzle and sim gems like the Sexy Brutale and Hot Springs Story. These are all high-quality titles under $10, and every single one of them is sitting at an 82 or higher on Metacritic, so you're getting some serious bang for your buck here. If your backlog isn't crushing your soul just yet, this sale might finally push it over the edge. If you've played any of these already, drop your thoughts in the comments. Your insights help others find great games too, it's not just mine. As always, I want to thank all my channel members for their generous support, but to all you out there who watch, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff as well, thank you. You're the reason I'm still having fun making all these videos every day, and I'm genuinely grateful for each and every one of you out there. If you can spare $1 a month, you get early access to all my videos, and it helps me out more than you know, but I know times are tough out there, so all I do ask is if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with any new sales stuff that I put out, leave a like, and comment down below if you've got any of these platinums or plan on going for any of them.